little bit since we've been in the car on a road trip, and by a little bit, it's what, been a couple months?
Yeah, now we're going through like West Virginia, Southern PA, and
We
Virginia.
are literally about to hit it. Wait,
Are we?
passing the border right now.
Are we?
Yeah.
Did we just pass
Right
the border?
here.
Let's see.
Does that say West Virginia?
It says Maryland.
Maryland! Here
Right
we
there.
are!
It says Maryland.
Ah, last time we drove through Maryland, it was beautiful. It was my favorite place to drive through. The mountains, the hills, the trees. It's the dead of winter right now, and it's still beautiful.
In this part of the country, I really like. We drove through it a little bit ago when it was fall, and the leaves looked super nice. And now the trees are all dead, but they still look pretty cool.
It's beautiful. You can't go wrong with mountains.
Love the hills.
It's a little bit foggy out.
As in you can't see anything.
And by a little bit, as in like I can't see much in front of me. Normally Josh would be the one driving, and I'm in the driver's seat today, and not only is it foggy, but there's ice on the trees and the plants, which means that there's most likely ice on the ground.
Yeah, slow down around these sharp turns.
I'm a little tiny bit nervous, but I can do this. So I just wanted to prove to everyone that Josh isn't the only one who drives on these trips. I do too.
We've driven through Cumberland, Maryland a couple times now. It has such a cool vibe to it. It's like surrounded by hills. Right now it's foggy, but every time I'm like, oh, I would totally live here. It has like an older feel to it. A lot of like older buildings and like older churches and stuff. Nice place to drive through and visit.
To pick the bumpiest roads, don't we?
Yes, we do.
I really do feel like we're consistently on a back bumpy road. No matter what state we're in. Go that way. No. Right. That way. And I mean, talk about middle of nowhere. Here we are again, middle of nowhere. Kind of getting used to it though, honestly. What the heck? Josh. Is that dangerous? No, Josh. What?
He's a nice pig.
What? Does it sleep with us? Okay, I'm sorry. Is this normal? Hey, buddy, can I? Hey. Hi. Yep. Dude, can I just get my shot? Oh, no. Josh. Oh my gosh. I just have to say that I actually hate pigs. So that was quite traumatic for me. I don't know. It was aggressively sniffing me, and now its snout did that to me. He did that. I bet he's still just standing there. Where'd he go? I mean, I'm guessing the owner has that pig, but I don't like that. How is it up there?
It's cozy. Huge bed. Like, I think it's 2 queen beds like put together basically.
This is actually really cool. This Airbnb, I would highly recommend, besides just warning about the pig. Just be warned, okay?
There's a pig here.
look good at all.
Happy anniversary trip.
It's stupid. What's stupid? The whole thing. You know, together for me, the whole thing's stupid. All right, thanks, buddy. I'll cut it together.
Can you say what you just told me?
You like the idea of staying in a cabin or a place like this, but in reality, you don't like to sleep here because there's spiders and bugs.
I was laying here looking up like this. I'll show you exactly what I was looking. And I just started looking at all the cracks and I just saw all types of bugs. And here's one. And then I was looking at around right here and there was a big black spider and I couldn't tell if it was alive or dead, so I blew on it and then it crawled back into its hole over there. When it comes to my sleeping time, I would prefer to be somewhere where I know that it's less likely for spiders and bugs to appear.
Good morning. We may or may not have had a sleepover down here in the living room. And you may be asking yourself, why not in the big comfy beds up at the top? It's because there was a spider up there.
I will take full blame for that. Once I get anxious and I can't get the thought out of my head that something is wrong and I can't fix it, there's no way I can sleep. So the only way that I was able to fix that is by coming down here and sleeping on this futon.
Needless to say, didn't get much sleep, and now we're gonna go on a hike. I did catch the spider. I killed the spider. You know, it did look kind of like a black widow. I didn't see the red mark because I smashed it, but I don't know what type of spider it was.
Alright, we're gonna eat some food and then head to Shenandoah National Park, drive around a little bit, see if we can see any wildlife, and then, of course, get on to a hike. My head is pounding. That means I need some coffee. I feel like we kind of left you guys hanging on the whole pig situation from yesterday. Turns out we talked to the host and owner of this Airbnb, and it is their pig. His name is Max. So not to worry, it was not just a random pig, which I figured it wasn't, but at least I know now that it has a name, it's friendly, it will not attack us. Oh, I've been noticed. I've really been noticed. Brother, you can't come here. We had a great time, bye.
Yes, please.
Yes, thank you. You too, thanks. Yes. Welcome to Shenandoah National Park.
There we go.
In Shenandoah National Park, there is something called the Skyline Drive, which is the big main road that you take to go across the national park. The drive itself is 105 miles long. We will not be doing that entire thing today. We're just trying to see some wildlife. And then within the park, there are 75 overlooks, which we will definitely be hitting up along the way. And there are 500 miles of hiking trails in this national park. Is very dead, meaning there are not a lot of people here currently, and it's the end of December, so if you want to come to a national park that is not very crowded, come to Shenandoah in the winter months, because we have the entire park to ourselves, which is so fun. And now I'm even thinking in the future it's probably best to go to most parks in the winter because you avoid the crowds. That's the best thing.
I think it's supposed to get up to 60 today too, so it's like, it's cold now, but it'll probably warm up by the time we're like, want to do any hikes. I just found out one of the bad things about coming to a park in the winter when it's less busy. The bathrooms aren't open.
So I peed in the woods.
It's very peaceful out here.
Oh,
though.
that was the best toilet view I've ever had.
Alright, we are now at the Compton Gap Trail. We are here. We're going to do up to a peak that's only 2.4 miles and only 1 hour, 1.5 hours.
We decided to do the West Trail instead of the East Trail per Google because apparently it looks really nice. So that's where we're headed right now, up to the Compton Peak. Just kidding, I'm fine.
To the top. Great views. You can see for miles. Miles and miles.
It is time to head back down to the car and start making our way and drive to, well, first out of the park, but second to a location that will be in our next video. So subscribe to watch that one too.
Shenandoah?
Shenandoah, accomplished. Next national park, who knows?
Bye. She's just still going. Let's see how far she'll go. She's still just walking. How does she not hear me? Bye. She still hasn't turned around. How far? I'm gonna need the zoom lens. She's just still going. She doesn't even care about me. Well, have fun watching this later, Erica, and realizing you don't care about me. It looks like a smiley face. Tee hee.